Hello everybody, I'm gonna show you everything that I eat today on my bulk. I just finished my mini cut and I'm gonna be bulking for the next 5 to 6 months, and then I'm gonna start doing a bodybuilding prep. So these are some of the meals that I've been eating every single day to build muscle but also staying lean, because when you're bulking you don't want to bulk super fast and put on a ton of body fat. You want to do it slowly so you can build muscle while staying lean. First meal of the day is a smoothie. Okay, so first ingredient, we're gonna do 1 cup of whole milk. Now we're gonna add a scoop of protein powder. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I just think this protein powder tastes good. So this is what I've been using recently. I get it at Costco and it's a pretty good deal. It's like 60 bucks and you get like 80 servings. Actually, no, this is like 50 servings. Still a good deal though. 1 banana. Now I will add about 100 grams of oats. And then we're gonna add some frozen blueberries. Okay, so we've got all of our ingredients in here. Now I'm just gonna blend this up.
Without the lid.
Yeah, I don't have the lid, so we're not gonna use the lid. And I almost forgot my creatine. I take 5 grams of creatine every day. It doesn't matter what time of day you take creatine, but I like to put it in my smoothie just because it's easier and it doesn't taste like anything. And I almost forgot one more ingredient. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of spinach in there. I keep forgetting to put in the spinach because I'm just lazy. I don't really think about spinach as much, but we'll throw a little bit of spinach in there for some vitamins. This is about 800 calories and 47 grams of protein. It's got a lot of carbs in it, 125 grams of carbs, but I'm gonna be training today, so I wanna make sure I'm getting a lot of carbs in so I can fuel my workouts. All right guys, it's time for the pre-workout meal. I just cooked some ground bison right here, and then I have some rice here. I got 300 grams of rice, and I'm also gonna have some dates on the side with this meal. So ground bison, rice, and dates. And I want to focus on high carbs before my workout because this is going to give me fuel. It's going to give me glycogen in my muscles so I can get a good pump. And that's really important if you want to have good workouts and build muscle. So I'm going to do about 150 grams of bison, and I don't always eat bison. I also do ground beef. They're kind of interchangeable, but we just had bison in the fridge, so I decided to cook that up. Dates are very calorically dense, so I wouldn't recommend eating them if you're cutting, but they taste amazing. They're probably like my favorite fruit. So we're gonna do about 3 dates, and that's about 140 calories in just 3 dates. So the total macros of this meal is 55 grams of protein, 117 grams of carbs, and 22 grams of fat. We've got 900 calories. So this is gonna give me a lot of fuel for my workout. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm gonna throw on some low-calorie barbecue sauce, sugar-free. I really recommend this barbecue sauce if you wanna get some sauce for your food. Boom. So I'm gonna eat this meal and then I'm going to head to the gym in about an hour and do my workout. So I'm gonna give it some time to digest, and I'll see you guys at the gym. Okay, so for pre-workout, I'm doing CBum Essential Pre. It's got about 200 milligrams of caffeine, beta-alanine, L-citrulline, and I really like this pre-workout because it's not like too strong. It's got like 200 milligrams of caffeine is like a decent amount, and I am going to take some salt as well, about 3 grams. Just gonna throw that in. It's just gonna help with hydration, give me a better pump. And when you're eating a diet of whole foods, it's good to eat more salt because you don't really get much sodium in whole foods. And your body needs sodium, especially if you're working out and you're sweating a lot. So I'm gonna take this, mix it with some water. And now it's time for the gym. Okay, I just got back from the gym. I had an amazing workout. I felt really good. I felt strong. The pump was good. And now I'm gonna have some sweet potatoes and I'm gonna chop this up and I'm gonna put it in the air fryer, and then I'm gonna heat up some leftover bison that I cooked earlier today, and I'll probably throw some spinach on the side. All right, we're gonna start cutting this up. Oops. I should have probably got a bigger knife, but this knife is all right. Just gonna toss these in the air fryer. And I'm gonna throw on a little bit of avocado spray. And I'm gonna put salt and pepper on these. So the avocado spray just helps give a little bit of taste and helps the salt and pepper stick onto the sweet potatoes. Just like that. And then I'm gonna put these in the air fryer for about 15 minutes at 400 degrees. There we go. So I'm just gonna wait until that's finished, and then I'm gonna have some bison with those sweet potatoes and some spinach. Okay guys, so we have 8 ounces of bison. This is about 53 grams of protein, and I have 400 grams of sweet potatoes that I just cooked from the air fryer. This is gonna be my post-workout carbs. It's gonna help me refill my glycogen stores and help me recover. And then of course I have some spinach just for some extra micronutrients. Always good to get your veggies in. And yeah, that's my post-workout meal. I'm gonna eat this now, and I'll see you guys when I eat my next meal. I just baked some chicken. I put this in the oven for about 400. Okay guys, so I just baked some chicken, and I baked this for 25 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees. I like to just bake chicken in batches, beef as well, rice, because it helps me just manage my time more efficiently. I can just put it in the fridge and then I can make my meals on the fly. So this will be good for a couple days. I'm actually gonna use this tomorrow when I prep some meals. All right, I'm gonna make 3 eggs. Put some avocado spray on the pan. Okay, we got some eggs here. Last egg. Come on. There we go. That's 3. Throw these in the trash. We don't want these. So now we're going to do some salt on the eggs. Just like that. Okay. There we go. Look at that. None of them broke. See, that's how you do it. That's how you make good eggs. Because I'm having eggs with these, I don't need to have a lot of chicken, so I'm only gonna have like a small piece. That's about 100 grams. There we go. So we got cherries for carbs. I'll have some of these. And an apple. I love fruit. Fruit is just so good. You can use any type of fruit. Cherries, pineapples, kiwi, apples, watermelon, blueberries, mangoes. There's just so many fruit. Like, yeah, any type of fruit is good. I don't think there's any such thing as a bad fruit for you. You know, it does have sugar, but it's like a natural sugar, and as long as you don't overconsume it, you can't really like overconsume calories, because fruit also has some fiber, so, and it's got a lot of nutrients as well. But yeah, this is what I'm eating right here. chicken, eggs, an apple, and some cherries. So we have about 50 grams of protein in this meal, 37 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of fat. This is about 500 calories right here. Okay guys, final meal of the night. Carissa made some Ninja Creamies. Thanks, Carissa. Okay, so these have 12 ounces of Fairlife milk and a scoop of protein. So it's like 40 grams of protein, very low calorie. This is a great replacement for ice cream if you want something with high protein and low calorie, and it still tastes amazing. So this is the final meal for the night. I am gonna eat this and then go to bed. Bye.